Harry Potter and the Impact of War and Conflict on Characters. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, a place of magic and wonder, but also a world ravaged by war and conflict. J.K. Rowling's beloved series is often seen as a simple tale of good versus evil, but scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a complex exploration of the human cost of war. Throughout the series, we see the impact of war on the characters, from the physical scars that mar their bodies to the emotional trauma that haunts their minds. Take, for example, the character of Severus Snape. On the surface, he appears to be a one-dimensional villain, but as the series progresses, we learn of his tragic backstory, of the love he lost to the war, and the subsequent emotional scars that shaped him into the bitter, resentful person he became. Or consider the character of Harry Potter himself, the boy who lived, destined to save the Wizarding World from the evil Lord Voldemort. But at what cost? The weight of the Wizarding World rests on his shoulders, and the constant threat of death and destruction takes a toll on his mental health. We see him struggle with anxiety, depression, and PTSD, all symptoms of the trauma he's endured. The series also explores the theme of moral ambiguity in war. The Wizarding World is not simply divided into good and evil, but rather exists on a spectrum of gray. Characters like Draco Malfoy and the Death Eaters are not simply evil, but rather complex individuals driven by a twisted sense of loyalty and ideology. This moral complexity is reflective of the real-world conflicts we see today, where the lines between good and evil are often blurred. Furthermore, the series highlights the impact of war on civilians, particularly children. The Wizarding World is not immune to the horrors of war, and we see the devastating effects it has on families and communities. The character of Neville Longbottom, for example, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of trauma. His parents, tortured into insanity by the Death Eaters, serve as a reminder of the long-lasting impact of war on families. The Harry Potter series also explores the theme of sacrifice in war. Many characters give their lives in the fight against Voldemort, and their sacrifices are not taken lightly. The series shows us that war is not just about winning or losing, but about the human cost of conflict. The character of Fred Weasley, for example, is a poignant reminder of the senseless loss of life that occurs in war. In conclusion, the Harry Potter series is more than just a simple tale of good versus evil. It's a complex exploration of the human cost of war and conflict. Through its characters, we see the physical and emotional scars of war, the moral ambiguity of conflict, and the devastating impact on civilians. The series serves as a reminder that war is not just about winning or losing, but about the human cost of conflict and the long-lasting impact it has on individuals and communities.